1 Series. So the lights go on anywhere between the red line, and now the lights go off. Donnie van Niekerk, he gets the hammer down. It looks like Gavin Serve is going to stick it up on the inside of Clint Renard. Alex Johnson's right in there as well. Through the KFM corner they go. So far so good. Everybody in one big batch. Cody Alberts' car sounded fine when it came past us, so hopefully they sorted out whatever problems he had. Jesse Huggett in that third position under braking, coming in behind Clint Renard, so he's sneaked now ahead of Gavin Johnson. Alex J in behind that, and our new man in the Golf, I'm not sure where he comes from. I've got no knowledge of him whatsoever. He is right up there. In fact, he's in 7th position. He's Peter Smith. We've got one car that's gone off on the engine oval. It looks like there's not much sign writing on that car, the X92, and we'll try and pick up who that is. I'm not sure who's in the X92 car. Either way, he's back. Oh, that's Peter Krill. So that is Peter Krill with the car that was built for him by his brother Stian Krill, the kamikaze kid. That's Peter Krill that went off in engine corner.
Well, the leaders are now making their way out of Cape Town corner. There's about 5-6 of them that are all bunched up there with each other, and it is Donnie van Niekerk and Clint Renard. They are the first two coming down to the line. Jess Huggett is in there as well, but on Jess's outside it is Gavin Surf, then it is Alex Johnson, then Henko de Klerk blowing around on the outside of the new man as they work down into a KFM corner, and that of course is Peter Smith that has just been blasted there by de Klerk. Behind them it is Mansour Parker, and then it's one-on-one between Barcy Berger and Mike Venlet. The two of them are side by side. It's now Venlet that's ahead there of Barcy Berger as they exit engine corner.
So Peter Krill, the brother of Stian Krill, back out on the circuit, but just pushing it too hard. He outbraked himself now going into KFM corner, and that almost took him right off the circuit. So our leaders coming past the commentary box now down the back main. It's all about the Wingfield Motors entry. Dead short for Nika. Clint Renard right in there behind that, not getting away from Jesse. In fact, Jess Huggett, the man himself, up on the inside of Clint Renard, makes it look so easy. Clint doesn't give positions away whatsoever. Jess outsmarting him there. It looks like Clint's going slower. Oh my goodness, Clint Renard's not going to finish this one. Clint is out of it. Jess Huggett in second, Gavin Serve in third, Alex Johnson in fourth. Then the next one through behind that, the car with the same livery as Jesse Huggett. Oh, going off in turn one. That must have been one of the front markers that's gone. Let's just try and pick it up. It could be Gavin Serve. Is it Alex Johnson? Gavin Serve is there. Alex Johnson that's gone off with the Audi. Yellow flags flying down the front main.
Fun runners now working their way through the King. Donnie van Niekerk, Jess Huggett up in that second place. He'll be chuffed with that, followed there by Gavin Surf. Then it is Henko de Klerk and our new man Peter Smith that's driving extremely well. Then behind him it's a leading Class B car. That is Mansour Parker. Then it is Venlet and Barcy Berger. They're running in two separate classes. One is Class B, other one is Class C. So they're not involved in a class dice, but yeah, you'll have to pick up a dice for somebody out there as we watch them work their way down the back straight. There goes Venlet, and behind him it is Barcy Berger. Then going down the back main, you've got the number 49 car. That of course is Fuller Boyson. Nice to see him back out there again. Bruce Meyer is also been there with a golf running down the back straight, and then Ewald Weiland with a GTV.
Well, Jess Huggett is out there on the circuit. Clint Renard has got himself back onto the circuit. Now he's just ahead of the lead car of Donnie van Niekerk as he came back onto the circuit. He stopped in the main pit lane. They checked something on the motor car. He's gone back out, but he's not going very fast at all. So Clint Renard, I think you're going to find he's just going to let those front runners go past him and then try and sit in there with them. But either way, if they go past him now, Clint is going to be a lap down. Yes, he is. He moves out of the way as Jess Huggett closes down. right onto the back of Donnie van Niekerk.
Watching out there as the field makes its way around, trying to pick up that leaders again with Venlet that is leading his class, and of course Barcy Burger's leading his class as well, but right up there, all different classes. Class B, Venlet is Class D, Barcy Burger is in Class C. They're the leaders of their classes. Class B has been led there by Mansour Parker as who uses the track and a touch more, does Mansour Parker. Then it's Venlet and Barcy Burger that are in there as well. Philip Boyson in the Liqui Moly BMW going down the back main. Bruce Meyers there. Then John Craig Sr. Nice to see John Craig Sr. out there. He hasn't been out there for a while. Stian Kriel started his race from pit lane, and he is right up there now with Dirkie Kruger and Eugene van Zyl as they work their way out of Cape Town corner.
Well, Eugene van Zyl was actually stuck behind Dirkie Kruger, and when Stian Kriel brought the Scooby up at the end of the back main, he used that to try and get a slingshot, and that's what has brought Eugene van Zyl in front of Dirkie Kruger. Dirkie now fighting back as they go down towards KFM turn 1, and Dirkie in fact is going to go for that inside line on Eugene, and that is for Class D and Class C honours.
Well, Ian Long is the leading Class E driver. As a matter of fact, try. There goes Ian. He's just behind Chris van Zyl. Ian Long leads Class E. And then we've got the rest of them coming through. Anton Jacobs is there. Cedric Berger up on his inside. Eugene Krier is in there. Francois Immelman sits just behind Eric Nell as they exit engine corner. So it's a whole mix up there of the Class E cars. And I think there's one Class F car with them, and that of course is a Francois Immelman.
So Donnie van Niekerk doing 22.158. That's his fastest lap time so far. Jess Huggett still right in there behind him. In fact, Jess still applying quite a bit of pressure to the tail end there of Donnie van Niekerk. So not getting away whatsoever. Gavin Surf starting to get into a slightly lonely situation. Henko de Klerk, a little bit of a gap back to him. That's 7 seconds back to him. Our Class X driver, Peter Smith, is up into 4th position. Now, Peter Smith is a totally unknown name to us, Frankie. He must have raced something very decent somewhere before, because to be where he is and do 1 minute 24s, you got to know what you're doing.
Well, it was just a very talented driver. Ian Long still leads Class E. Here comes Cedric Bergen, Etlaven Golf, and then a whole lot of other Class E cars. They're all Class E. Somebody putting off the track. We've got a Golf that's pulled off the track going down into turn 1, and it looks like it's Bruce Meyer. Bruce Meyer has retired the Golf just before KFM corner.
Well, we've now got 5 laps down. It's the 84 car that has been retired off onto the infield. Our lead cars have now completed 5, going to 6 laps as they get themselves mixed up now in the not too distant future amongst the back markers as they work their way now down into Cape Town corner, that being the KFM corner, and that being Donnie van Niekerk from Jesse Huggett, from Gavin Surf, from Henko de Klerk. The leading Class B car still being Mansour Parker. The next one being Stian Kriel. Stian, as Frankie said earlier on, started off in the pit lane and he's worked his way through the back. He's done very well, but he's still a long way down.
Yeah, well, Mike Venler, Barcy Burger's now got Philip Boyson there with him as they head down into turn 1, into KFM corner. As you said, he's a way down, but a great comeback there by Stian Kriel. He's just ahead there of John Craig Sr. Here come the Class E cars. Ian Long is the leader of Class E. Cedric Berger, Anton Jacobs, they're all there in Class E. Immelman is not, he's in Class F, but Eugene Krier is right in there in Class F. Where's Eric Nell? There he goes, he's right there with a Volkswagen Fox, and he's also in that group of Class E cars. There's about 5, 6 of them, Gary, in Class E. Well, it's now split up a bit, but they were all there, and that's a hell of a base. Woo, and bang!
Oh.
Eric Nell, what has gone wrong? He just mowed into the side of one of the other Golfs. Just try and pick up where that is. I cannot see from this side, but I don't know if it was a braking problem or what, Gary, but Eric now kept on going and just took out that Golf, and it looks like it might be
Eugene Creer.
No, Eugene Creer's got the green Golf. It's a double 2. If I can pick it up right, it's a number 22 car. And that was Chum, and he was the leading Class F driver.
Well, I tell you what, something must have gone wrong under braking, because the Aquafresh man tried to go up the inside of the recovering Audi of Alex Johnson, and I don't know if he late braked or ran out of brakes. Either way, it didn't work for him. The checkered flag will be coming out next time they come around. It is a 8-lapper, 7 laps down, and Clint Renard is still circulating, so he will pick up some points. Let's pick up our leaders as they work their way down the back main into Cape Town corner. Donnie dead short Funnygack. He's got a big gaggle of cars. That's Class E cars, that Class E battle, in fact, that we were talking about earlier on. He'll just blow past the outside of them. Here he comes through now. Wingfield Motors, Donnie van Niekerk, he'll take away the win. Second place will go to Gavin Surf. Then it will be Jess Huggett that slowed down a long way, is Jesse Huggett. Then the next one after that is Henko de Klerk. Peter Smith, our Class X guy. Mansour Parker will be the leader in the Class B. He's coming out through the King. Now here he comes, Mansour Parker, a clear-cut winner in Class B. And then behind him will be the Class D winner, Michael Van Lett from Philip Boyson in the Beamer. Here he comes. So now the new Liqui Moly E36 Beamer. Barcy Berger and Stian Krill caught right up to the back of Barcy Berger before he came to the line. So very good recovery there. John Craig Sr., so nice to see him out there with the Class X car. I think John Craig Jr.'s car that he campaigned in the National Polo Series that's actually being driven now by Senior. The tarmac terrorist Ian Long comes past us, the winner of Class E, and he was just swerving it from side to side as he came through. Donnie van Niekerk, Gavin Surf, Jesse Huggett, Henko de Klerk. That is the front four in Class A. Just wait for it to come up on the screen and I'll bring you the Class B result. Class